So have a look at the lights, and the logo is in red light actually. So have a look at the logo. Actually, just slide your finger, so this shade will go back. Slide the other side and the sunroof will open. So it's completely with the steering wheel. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum people, I'm Car Kid. You're watching a car review and this is called the Volkswagen ID.4. So the ID series is the battery electric family of the Volkswagen, and this is the first electric series produced by Volkswagen. ID stands for Intelligent Design, Identity and Visionary Technologies. It's a bit longer but it sounds great. So this ID series, the first ID was produced in 2019 September ID3, that was a hatchback. Then in 2020 the ID4, this is the crossover SUV. The ID5 is a crossover SUV coupe. So then they are producing ID6 nowadays also. So these are some trim levels and some models from ID series that you will see in future from Volkswagen. So I have borrowed this beautiful crossover from Mars Automobile Tradings here in Russell Khor. They got variety of new cars. Do go to the description, follow the links, and if you need anything you can say my name and get reasonable discount. So talking about the price, the base version of this ID series starts at $37,495 in UAE. You can get it from 120,000 UAE dirhams. So let's talk about the powertrain in this ID series. So this should be empty because there are motors in this car. I can say it's a frunk. Oh no, so you got some components over here. So I was thinking this is empty, but it's not. So you got some fan motors and blah 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 over here. Three different types of trim levels you got. You got with one motor, you got with the dual motors, all-wheel drive, you got with the single motor, less horsepower. So the horsepower depends on the trim level. So you have 146 horsepower to 302 horsepower. With all-wheel drive, of course, it's 302 horsepower. This one is single motor rear-wheel drive, 201 horsepower, 220 newton meters of torque, 0 to 100 in 8.5 seconds. It's much slower, but the all-wheel drive with the dual motor, it can jump from 0 to 100 in 5.7 seconds. And also you got different battery packages on the ID series. You got 45 kilowatts up to 77 kilowatts usable battery package in the ID series, and of course it differs in the range of the ID series. So this car is taking like 8 to 9 hours for fully charged, and it can give you up to 500 to 600 kilometers. So like different people, they claim different range. Some people they say that 418 kilometers, some people say 550, but to be an average 500 to 600 kilometers in a fully charged battery. So the front of the ID series, ID4 actually, you got this key for the ID series. Have a look. You got new key for new series, of course, for the Volkswagen. This is electric car, so this is the front look, a very simple, nice, clean look from the front. Got a big Volkswagen logo, a light bar. When you unlock it, this is the turn signal, and have a look at the light. It looks like a CCTV camera that rotates left and right like an eyeball. So this is the light, IQ light, and you got this whole LED lights up when it's switched on, and this logo also lights up in white. So front you have white lights, and the back you got red lights. I'll show you. Coming down you got some of the air vents. This should be opened, Volkswagen, and this air vent, you got air vent, it's functional from the side, it's open. So this is a simple look for the Volkswagen ID.4. The side look of the ID.4 crossover, actually I love the side look because of this area over here. All the crossovers you see, they like try to slope it from here, so it does not give you that much headroom inside, but this is very impressive. Have a look at the size. You got new wheels, 20-inch wheels, got two-tone color, black top, white in the center and black again down there. Got some silver strip over here written Pro. This is the Pro version. So you got door handles, nice it's just going with the body because of the aerodynamics. It doesn't open like that. This is electric car, so you just have to press the button under this pad and it can open like this. But if the battery is gonna die, what you're gonna do, just pull it a little bit harder, so this handle is gonna come up and you got a key slot under this door handle. You can take off this part as well, but I don't want to take it off because this is a new car, so I don't want to ruin something. Have a look at the back. This area I like the most. Black top, nice finish from here, nice curves over here with the nice lights. Let me explain you the back. Have a look at the back. This is amazing. I love it. Have a look at the lights. You got small LEDs and a bar totally going from left to right. Cross ID.4 and a Volkswagen logo. Front logo was lightened up in a white color. So let me switch on this one and let's see the lights automatically, and you can switch on the lights like this. So have a look at the lights, and the logo is in red light actually. So have a look at the logo. The front one is white because of the white LEDs. The back one is the red because of the red LED lights, the tail light. So this is amazing. So this is the tailgate of the ID.4. You got button over here. When you press it, it's going to open with the remote. You have a button inside at the door, and you have a button over here. So when you press it like this, it's opening automatically and it's closing electronically automatically as well. So you got plenty of room in it. You got 543 liters of cargo space, and you can also fold down the seats and you can get more space in your cargo area. So this is the interior of the Volkswagen ID.4 and it looks great. This is an electric car, so when you sit in the car you don't have to start it. Rotate the gear lever and you can directly drive, or if you want to just switch on the engine that you are used to in your other cars, so there is a button, start stop button, so you can press it and it will come into life. So you got leather seat. This is a pro version, the top version of the ID. You got leather seat with some suede work on here, and you got ID written at the seat. These seats were covered because this is a new car, 0 kilometer car, 2022. I just remove it to show you guys. You got a center console over here with some cup holders. This is the key for the Volkswagen ID series, and it looks a little bit of advanced technology. Yeah, because the older versions, older cars in Volkswagen, they got like ugly keys. So this is a really nice improvement. This is a steering wheel. This is a gear lever. It's really awkward because when you sit in the driving seat, the steering wheel hides the gear lever actually. So you have to see like this to shift your gears. You got two types of gears, drive and braking mode in the gear selector. So when you put it on the drive mode, normally you can drive the car, but when you put it in the B mode, braking mode, so it's one pedal drive actually. When you press it, the accelerator, the car will move on. When you release the accelerator, you don't have to press the brake unless you have to completely stop the car. So release the accelerator, the car will stop itself gradually to a very low speed, like under 10. One more interesting thing, on the pedals you have a play and pause. So on the brake pedal it's pause logo, and in the accelerator of course it's a play. So you got this gauge cluster screen over here with some nice touch. This is a nice gauge cluster because it moves with the steering wheel. Have a look. So it's completely with the steering wheel attached. It moves with the steering wheel. You don't have much options in that one. You got some buttons over here, the volume buttons, it will show you here. View, it's written view. When you press the view here and there, so this tiny screen gets a little bigger and it shows you the car and some little tiny details over there. So you got cruise control setting and limb and different modes, so you can adjust from these buttons. Over here you got the infotainment screen, and on the infotainment screen you got different options. Under the infotainment screen you got some buttons that you can tab or touch to use. Like this is the climate control options, so when you touch it you can use the climate control, or you can slide the finger left and right to increase or decrease the temperature actually. This is the volume. Similar situation, you can slide or you can touch to increase or decrease the volume, but it's so slow. Like sometimes when you press the button, it's not coming, it's not showing you the menu, or it's delaying the options. So it's very awkward screen actually. This is assist. Have a look. I press the climate, then I press the assist. It was not so quick. Got modes, different modes in the infotainment screen. You got eco mode, you got comfort, sport, and custom mode in this climate control screen. So simple screen, you don't have that hectic or confusing screen in it. You got a menu button in the center. Click the menu. You got telephone, multimedia, navigation. When you click on navigation, this whole infotainment screen turns into a navigation, vehicle, app connect, user, sound, and ambient light. So you got ambient light of different colors. All these doors and the dashboard and all over, you got the ambient lights. You know what ambient light is. I have shown you in many cars. You can go with the custom lights as well. You can choose different lights according to your modes. So this is all in the infotainment screen. Have a look. So it's pretty much slow, like it's not that responsive. So this is futuristic car of the Volkswagen, like electric car from Volkswagen. It should be amazing infotainment screen, but unfortunately it's not. To be very honest, it's not. It's so slow, so I am disappointed with that one. This is the hazard light. So this is all in the front infotainment. This is the glove box compartment. You got some of the C ports over here, and you got a wireless charging option under this one. It's charging now. So you got wireless charging for your mobile. Some ports compartment over here at the back. You got some AC vents. So one more thing, you got massage seats for both of your front seats, like passenger and driver seats. Got memory seats, fully electric and memory seats. You got memory buttons over here, and the last button is for massage. So when you press it, you can enjoy your massage while driving the ID.4. On the doors, you got two buttons to control your windows. So when you press it, the window is lowering, but you got only two buttons. What about the back doors? So you got button over here. You can see it's written rear. So when you just tap it, it's switching on the light, and you can use same button for the rear window as well for both sides. So this is really interesting touch in this ID.4. So you can use two buttons for four windows actually. So one more option, you got sunroof with the sunshade over here. You got buttons, not buttons actually. Just slide your finger, so this shade will go back. Slide the other side and the sunroof will open. So this is a very nice technology. Everything is touch. You got lights, touch them. You're gonna switch on and off with the touch. So when you close it, slide your finger to the front. This thing will close with the shade as well. Coming. So sitting on the back seats, you got leather seats because they are covered. I don't want to spoil that. This is a new car, so you got a spacious back seats with a lot of headroom. Got lights, just tap on them and they will switch on. Some storage space behind the seats. Got AC air vents and some of the type C ports over here. So you can fold these seats if you need a big cargo area. So you have a button over here. Normally how you fold the seats, they are not electric. Manually you can fold them for big space. So there you go with the drive of the ID.4. Now this is electric car by Volkswagen. So you got different modes. When you see the gear selector, you got D mode, drive mode, B for braking mode actually, neutral and reverse. So you have a parking button on the side of the gear lever. But let's drive in the sports mode. I'm putting it in sports mode. People compare this one with the Model Y of Tesla. So let's see this is a fast car or no. So let me tell you the difference between the drive and braking mode. So in the drive mode, you have to use brake for stopping the car. But B mode, it's a braking mode. So when you turn into a B mode, it's one pedal driving. So whenever you release the accelerator, the car will stop itself automatically. It will not stop completely, but to a very low speed. So let's try in a drive mode first, in a sports mode. 1, 2, 3, go. It's a slow car. It's not a fast electric car. If you guys are comparing with the Model Y, that's not the right thing, because Model Y 0 to 100 in 5.2 seconds, I think. This one is 8.5 seconds. It's a bit slower. Even the top version with the dual motors all-wheel drive, it's 6.2 seconds 0 to 100. So it's a bit slower, but it's not too bad. It's okay. So while driving, when I'm driving now, you hear some noises coming from outside. It's usual in electric car because you don't have engine, you don't have exhaust, so you will hear some noises of wind coming from the windshield or side mirrors, or a noise from tires. So this is usual in this electric car. One more thing what I want to tell you, the drawback is the vision. It's not that good. When you see from the center mirror to the back side, it's not good at all. It's very small and I don't like it actually. So this car is a little bit heavier. The electric car, it should be a lighter car because there is no engine, there is no gearbox and many components, but this is 2224 kgs in weight, so this is a bit heavy. I think that's the reason this car is slow. But all other things except the infotainment screen, it's very slow. Except the infotainment screen, this is a nice car to drive. So this is it with the ID.4. Hope you enjoyed the video. If by mistake I have given you any wrong information, my apologies for that. If you like to see videos in Urdu language, do subscribe to the channel. That's Car Kit Asia. If you have something you need that you would like me to review, please email on this email address. Do take care of yourself and my channel as well. Till the next video, peace out.